Go ahead.
Top of Shabbat Shalom, good Shabbos, good evening on this, I don't know, sultry, humid, hot. It's weather that I don't care for. Friday evening, it doesn't really matter. It's nice here. And we're going to begin top of page 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Okay, put that
Yeah, that's fine. Top 4 and then pull the trigger.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, titivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Well done. Well done. All right, let's continue on page 9. Page 9 with a responsive reading in English. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others.
On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world.
So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. All right, let's continue with Lecha Dodi. Let's do verses, we'll do 5 through 9. 5 through 9 for Lecha Dodi, page 20 and then page 21. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, hitorri, kiva orek kumi ori, shir daveri, kevod Adonai alayich nikla, lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, lo tevoshi v'lo tikomi, Mahatish tochachi matehemi, bachyechesu aniehami, v'nihiv neta ir al tila, lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela, v'hayu l'shimsa shohosaich, v'rahachaku kol mevalayich, yasis alayich Elohaich, Ki himsos chatan al kala, lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela, yamin usmol tifrotzi, v'et Adonai taharitzi, al yahadish ben partzi, v'nihi smecha v'nagila, Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela, boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'sohola, tochem hunei am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Page 22, some verses from Psalm 92, the Psalm for Shabbat. Let's read the outdented paragraph together. A song for Shabbat. It is good to praise Adonai, to sing hymns to your name, O Most High, to proclaim your steadfast love at daybreak, your faithfulness each night. With a 10-stringed harp, with voice and lyre together. You have gladdened me by your deeds, Adonai. I shout for joy at your handiwork. How great are your works, Adonai. How very subtle your designs. A brute cannot know, a fool cannot understand this. Tzadikat tamar yifrach ke'erez balvanon bihiskeh shetulim bebeit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu Yahafrihu O Jenuvun Beseva Beshenim Vera'ananim Yihiyu Lehagi Ki Ashar Adonai Suri Velo Aflatabo. Page 24. Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashare, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boechem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We have welcomed the Shabbat, and it is officially here with us. We're going to turn to page 146. Please rise for Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated. Let's continue reading together on page 147 in the English. Adonai, your majesty is proclaimed by the marvels of earth and sky. Sun, moon, and stars testify to your power and wisdom. Day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish. But your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, let not your glory depart from us. Help us to become co-workers with you and endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv Aravim. 148, the second bracha before Shema. Let's read responsively. In each age we receive and transmit Torah. At each moment we are addressed by the world.
In each age we are challenged by our ancient teaching.
In each age we add our wisdom to that which has gone before. At each moment the knowing heart is filled with wonder.
In each age we become the Torah
Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levacha, u'b'chol nafshecha, u'b'chol meodecha. V'hayu advarim ha'ele, asher Elohi mitzavecha, hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvlektecha v'derech, uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha, uv'shartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha. Leman tizkeruhu v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'tem kedoshim leloechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. 151, let's read responsively in the English. We worship the power that unites the universe, a promise of harmony for all.
In thy oneness roots our grasp, as in perfection you allow.
Before our eyes, there is a vision of perfection, order, and goodness.
There is evil enough to break our hearts, there is good enough to exalt the soul.
When will redemption come?
When we grant everyone what we claim for ourselves.
Long ago, we escaped the tyranny of Egypt. Our people saw the power of the Most High.
We learned God's presence redeems time and event. So celebrate our freedom.
Top of page 152, Bishamru. I'm sorry, Mi Chamocha. I got ahead of myself. Mi Chamocha Bailim Adonai. Mi Chamocha Nedar Bakodesh. Nehora Tehilot Osei Fele. Malchutecha Ra'u Vanecha. Bokeyam Lifnei Moshe. Ze'eli anu v'yamru, Adonai yimloch li'olam v'ohed, v'nemar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, u'ga'alo mi'ad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, ga'al Yisrael. Top of 153, the opening lines of Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Let's read together in the English. Give us a place to rest, O God. Shelter us in the long, soft evening shadows of your truth. You are true protection and safety. In your presence we find love and acceptance. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai. Ha'porei sukat shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim. 154, now it's Vishamru. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, la'asot et ha-shabbat, ledorotam berith olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, la'asot et ha-shabbat ledorotam berith olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti li'olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-shabbat, la'asot et ha-shabbat ledorotam berith olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz. Vishamru V'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Page 155, the beginning of the Amidah. Adonai sifatai tikach, ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai sifatai tikach, ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chastei Avot V'imahot, U'mevi Goel Lidnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo B'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, V'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayim Eitim Atah Rav Lahoshia, Morid Hatahal, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayim Eitim Berachamim Rabim, Sohomech Noflim Berofei Choholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayim Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Bagivot, Umido Melach, Melech Mimit, Umechayim, Umatzmiach Yeshua, B'ne'eman atah l'chayot meitim, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hametim. Let's continue together on page 160. Page 116, let's read the middle paragraph together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may we all live in such a way that this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. A little bit of Hodah, a little bit of thanksgiving. Top of page 163, let's read responsibly. For the good in us which calls us to a better life, we give thanks.
For the strength to improve the world, with our hearts and our hands, we offer praise.
For the desire in us which leads us to work for peace, we are grateful.
For life and nature, harmony and beauty, for the hope of tomorrow, all praise to the source of being.
We'll close out on 164. As always, in the evening, it's Shalom Rav, a prayer for peace. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim liolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim liolam. Ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael amcha, tasim liolam. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael amcha, tasim liolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol eit u'b'chol sha'a b'shlomecha. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael amcha, tasim liolam. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael amcha, tasim liolam. Tasim liolam. Tasim liolam. Praise are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamivarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom. Jump ahead to page 253 for one of our many prayers for healing. This one is called Misha Berach. May the one who blessed. Misha Berach, middle of page 253. Misha Berach Avoteinu Mikor HaBracha Lahimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu, Mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Page 258, 259, prayers of our community. Mark, how about the prayer for our congregation?
Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us: love of Torah, devotion and prayer, and support of the needy. May we guide with integrity and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy.
Baruch atah Adonai, she'otecha levatcha b'yirah na'avod. A prayer for our country. Em, how about you pick one of those in the middle for us? No? Okay. Chad.
O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit.
Amen. Shalom, shalom, Yerushalayim, Yishlayu Vayich. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. Avinu Shabashmaim, Sur Yisrael V'Golo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reishit Tzmichat Geulatenu. Hagen Eleha B'Yavra Chastecha, Ufros Eleha Sukat Shlomecha, Ushlach Orcha V'Amitcha L'Rasheha Sareha V'Yotzeha, T'taknem Eitzah Tova Milfanecha, V'natata Shalom Ba'aretz, V'simchat Olam L'Yoshveha, V'namar, Amen. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. All right, friends, Shabbat Shalom, good Shabbos. We have this week Parshat Pinchas. Parshat Pinchas, one of the craziest of the parshiot. This one is paying homage to a fellow who took his sword and basically murdered two people in a tent. Now, we got all the story last week, so I won't rehash it. But Pinchas, who is the son of Eleazar, one of the Kohanim, kills Zimri and Cosbi, who were engaged, let me say, in adult activities inside a tent. God records his zeal with a covenant of peace, a brit shalom. But if you have the honor to come up when this parsha is read and look at the word shalom, the vav in shalom is broken. And it has to be, because if it were a complete vav, the Torah would be pasul, wouldn't be written correctly. So the shalom, the vav in shalom is broken, and it's kind of a reminder that when we resort to violence, whatever peace we achieve is a fragile peace. But he's promised that his descendants will have the priesthood for all time. Moshe then commands Bnei Yisrael to crush the Midianites for seducing Bnei Yisrael into going back to idolatry. After the plague ends, there's a plague, and a census is taken, and there are 601,730 Israelites. Moshe announces the division of the land. The larger tribes get a larger piece, and the smaller tribes get a smaller piece, and that just so that all the people can fit. Each person gets an assigned lot of equal size, except for the Levites. They don't get any land, but they are to live, they're compensated by money. They get to take money that is given to the temple. The Kohanim get to eat of the sacrifices. So it kind of works out well. Then we are introduced to 5 of the most significant women in all of the Torah, the daughters of a man named Zelophehad. And they are named Machlah, Noah, Hoglah, Malka, and Tirzah. And they approach Moshe in an interesting way. They don't go up yelling at him. They don't go up shaking their fists. They don't go up screaming at him like Korach or any number of other people recently. But they go up and they say to Moshe, look, our father, due to his own sin, meaning that he did not follow Korach and his merry band of malcontents, his own sin was put to death. He was stoned. He was the fellow that they caught gathering sticks on Shabbat. And they say, well, he died of his own behavior. We have no brothers, and we don't think it's fair that we should not inherit our father's holding. It's not our fault that we don't have brothers. It's not our fault that our father died. And Moshe doesn't really know what to do. I don't know if he doesn't know what to do because it's such a strange question, or that they didn't come up screaming at him and he didn't know how to react to somebody engaging him civilly. So he goes to God, and God says, you know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, let them inherit the land. Now, this will later get amended because I am certain, well, I know why, because the men who were privy to that were clutching their pearls and saying, if we let the women get away with this, then they'll want more. They'll take more. So in a couple of parshiot, we get an amendment, but it's still pretty fair. Moshe is told to climb Mount Ibarim, and he's told to look out at the land because that's as close as he's going to get. He will wind up dying somewhere on that mountain. Moshe requests a successor. He says, I want to know who's going to take over when I go. And Joshua is appointed. And the parsha then concludes with a description of the offerings presented daily on Shabbat, on the new month, Pesach, Shavuot, Sukkot, Yom Kippur, and Rosh Hashanah. And this is 6 mitzvot in this week's parsha. 6 new mitzvot, and they're all ta'aseh, they're all do's, they're all positives. And we get numbers 400 and 405 this week from the Torah. And that is your Torah portion in a nutshell. Shabbat Shalom and good Shabbos. All right. Time for a little Kiddush. Time for a little Kiddush. Vayihi erev vayi boker yom hashishi vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzevam vayachal Elohim bayom hashvihi melachto asher asa vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa vayavarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i Vayikadesh oto kivo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot. Safri. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. V'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon inchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila l'mikra'ei kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim Ivanu v'acharta v'otanu kidashta Mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha b'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha'shabbat. Please remain standing. Page 282, Aleinu. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו כחלונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומשה בקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, ידעת היום והשבותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ, מתחת אין עוד. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad. You may be seated. This week we observe the following yard sites. Mayor Slifkin, Nancy Sheriff Billig's father. Judith Ann Jeffers Smith, wife of Larry Orrin Smith, sister-in-law of James Morris Smith. Tom Stafford, one of the sons of Orvis and Miriam, and the brother of Francis. Eleanor Lewis, Gail Gottlieb's mother. Bill Rosen, husband of Betty. Gilbert Weisberg, Liz Weisberg's father. Anna Bernstein, Don Hyman's relative. Irene Strauss Harvitz, related to Harold. E. Henry Bro, third son of F. and Irene Bro, Betsy's husband, father of Susan and Pete. Ben Kaplan, Saul Kaplan's relative. Gert Scar, David's wife, Tom's mother. Boris Kuntz, related to Linda Stern and Richard Kuntz. James Cohen, Peggy's husband, Davy's brother, and Mezzie's brother-in-law. Isidore Fox, Ronnie Fox's father. Oki Napier, Mayor Davis, father of Bob. Eleanor Goldstoff, Jack Gottlieb's aunt. May their souls be bound up in the bond of life eternal. May their memories be a blessing to us always, and may they always rest in peace. Mourner's Kaddish is found on page 294. Yit Gadol, Vid Kadash, Me Rabbah, V'alma Divrach Hirute, V'amlik Malchute, V'chayechon, V'yomechon, V'chayei D'kol Beit Yisrael, V'agala V'zman Karvi V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Leolam Olamei Almaya. Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh. V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shmei D'Kudesha Brichu. Le'la Min Kol Birchata V'shirata. Tushbachata B'nechamata. Da'amiram Ba'alma V'imru. Amen. Yehi Shlomo Rabbah Min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. Just a couple of quick announcements before we end. Services tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Torah study at 9:15 for those who are interested in getting a head start on the Torah portion. Then Sunday at 9 o'clock. Sunday we also have our Hebrew class at 1, and then our Siddur class at 2. Monday night at 6:30 is Taste of Talmud. And I don't think there are any meetings this week. Mark says no, and so that makes it true. And then we'll be back next Friday. So it's going to be a hot week. Stay hydrated, and enjoy the heat. I mean, it'll be winter soon enough, and then people will be complaining that it's too cold, right, Elizabeth? Yeah. All right, that's about it. So let's close out on 321 with Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'et Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Mehelek Shemo Nikra V'yacharei Kiklot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu haya, vehu hoveh, vehu yihye b'tifara, vehu echad ein sheni, להמשילו, להכבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי, וחי גואלי, וצור חבלי ביהי צרה, והוא ניסי הומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא, בידו הפקיד רוחי, ביתי שן ביהירה, ועם רוחי גביעתי, אדוני לי ולא אירא. And let's see, we have some people who are saying hello to us via the intertubes. And we have Alpha Bathrop, Shabbat Shalom, thank you. Donnell Horn, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Rabbi. I love this connection. Good for you. Thank you. Heather Watts, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Heather. And there's Mom and Cliff. Shabbat Shalom to all from Rabbi's Mom and Cliff from a hot and humid Pennsylvania. Stay cool. Hello to all at service. All right, friends. You heard Mom. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Want to wish everybody a Shabbat Shalom, a good Shabbos, and please be careful out there.